read this stay patient part on Zomedica. Okay, Zomedica's True Former is the first and only diagnostic platform. Oh look, all I'm saying is, to cut the long story short, they played a madness on us. Zomedica played a madness on us. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys a Zomedica update. We're going to be talking about basically all things Zomedica. Okay, what's been happening, what's been going on, and you guys are going to love it. All right, hopefully anyways. All right, so if you're brand new, be sure to do all of that amazing stuff. Smash that like button, that subscribe button. With all of that being said, YouTube's Ronnie MP. Whoop!
It's RonnieMP.com.
Want to join my free gift card giveaway? Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and turn on the notification. Then let me know that you subscribe down below. That's it. Hey yo, what's good YouTube? You know who it is. It's your boy Ronnie MP. Thank you and welcome to a brand new video of It's Ronnie MP. The show will bring guys a bunch of videos or financial videos suggested by you guys and you guys only. Let's get right into it. So Zomedica, they released their True Former early. This took place whilst I was sick, but you know, I was behind the backgrounds basically doing a bit of research every now and then whilst I was in bed and could not get up. Okay, now was I pleased with this early release? No, I'm not gonna lie to you, I wasn't, because it felt like they just went bam. They could have done a better job on that, but it almost felt like they was like, you know what, there might be a major sell-off, so why don't we just hit them with it instead of that March the 30th date that they gave us, that we were all expecting. Me personally, it threw me off because I had the whole plan of taking out you know, investing about 10 grand, or it was 9 or so or 8 or so, something like that. I don't remember the exact amount, but anyways, investing that from Tesla to removing all of that to Zomedica, making some profits from that, from juicy profits, and then bouncing back into Tesla. Things didn't go quite as planned, but hey, they still went well, okay, and you'll be surprised as well. It's just because I haven't had time, because I said I was sick, I couldn't make any videos to, you know, to show you guys what's been going on behind the scenes. So to get started with, I will talk about the money that I made. You know what, nah, we'll talk about that later. So let's talk about Zomedica's current share price. Current share price right now, before the market opens on a Wednesday, the 24th, okay, is roughly it's $1.80, not even roughly. We are at 10.45% loss. Not looking too great, especially I had a high entry as well because I had a high conviction rate, but this one didn't turn out as we panned out because of that early release and a bunch of just nonsense that took place behind the scenes. But once more, it is what it is, though. I do believe, honestly, the future is still potentially bright for this for Zomedica. Hopefully things play out the way we want them to play out, but right now you can see there's that dip and then we were just trading pretty much sideways. Okay, two things that can take place. This is aftermarket, it's still sideways, but eventually it has to make a decision. It could either go up or it could either go down. That's what tends to happen when you have something trading sideways. So it could be building up momentum. We don't know what the sales are going to be as well for the True Former release, but however, what we do know is that the first sale that they made, the vet or the doctor absolutely loved it. In fact, if we find it right now, I'll show you guys on. So if we go to globenewswire.com, we can see this, which I think is some exciting stuff. Okay, so even though we weren't too pleased with the whole surprise how they hit us with the drop of Zomedica, bam, straight away, and we kind of like didn't really expect it, and we were more, me personally, I was much happier with them sticking with the plan, releasing it on the 30th of March, because it would have allowed me to execute what I wanted to execute. I loved it when it was quite volatile, not for long term, but in the short term, we know it's a penny stock, so it's going to be volatile. I wanted to trade within that volatility, but as I said, it is what it is. But let's check out Dr. So basically, the first person to purchase this is Dr. Jason Bergs. Okay, all right, and I just want us to see what it is or who he he is and what we should look forward to. So basically it says the first initial or the first official purchase for Trueforma system was Jason Berg, DVM, He's a founder and president of the Guardian Veterinarian Specialists, a 29 square foot advanced emergency critical, okay, cool. In New York, a highly respected veterinarian, Dr. blah blah, dedicated his craft. Basically the guy's a geek, innit? Yeah, he knows what, he's a specialist, he is a doctor, he's up there, okay, which is what we wanted to, sort of find out, which is good news. So far, so good. Let's read on. So I'm more interested in what is he saying himself, like what is Jason or Dr. Berg, let me not be respectful, Jason, sorry, Dr. Berg, what is Dr. Berg saying about Zomedica? Okay, I want to know what big financial, we're going to be checking Fintel later on as well, are big financial institutes selling or buying. That should give us a rough idea of, whether we should hold or not. Should we be worried? Because imagine all major institutes, they're selling like mad, they're getting rid of Zomedica. That should panic us. Okay, but let's carry on and see what Dr. Jason has to say. So Dr. Berg commented that as a veterinary internist and business owner, I have devoted myself, blah blah. Okay, cool, advancing my practice. Internal, okay, cool. Providing, okay, cool. I'm excited to be the first veterinarian to purchase Trueforma. That is good news right there. Okay. That, honestly, to me, that is good news. We want to see things like that, especially from someone of his caliber saying he's excited. Okay, so that means he sees potential in it, basically. To be the first, okay, cool. I will be able to go above and beyond the current standard of care. Okay, so cool. We've provided with cutting edge and novel testing to pet owners and veterinarians in 7 surrounding countries across the 2. Okay, cool. The ability to reliably and accurately measure, okay, cortisol and on-site in, okay, cool. We'll see, saving lives, offering complete thyroid testing on-site as well for both dogs and cats, will allow internal medicine services to okay, cool, anxious pet owners. So this is good already. Okay, it's a microwave, just like I was describing before. By the way, if you're still watching this video, smash that like button. It really does help this video go forward. It takes time to put these videos together, so I would appreciate it if you go ahead and do so. But let's go back into it. So you can see it's literally a microwave, and by the what do I mean by saying a microwave? Meaning you get your results there and then, which people don't. That's why microwaves still exist. No, ain't nobody got time for that, to keep on waiting. That's why I saw the potential in this, and I made the decisions that I made. So it's good to know and see someone of Dr. Berg's caliber, Jason, is also recognizing that this is life-changing potentially, because it speeds up the process, meaning pet owners are able to come in with their pets, get a diagnosis, and see what is wrong with my pet. Okay, I love Timmy, or I say Timmy, but I love George, whatever the pet's name is, and I don't want him to die, basically. So please tell me what's wrong with him, so you can buy all the medicines and get him up to scratch. Okay, full stop. I don't want to wait 2-3 weeks. George might be dead by then, or Timmy might not, make it by then. You get the gist. Okay, so pets and cat owners, dogs and cat owners absolutely love their pets. All right, so he just goes on to clarify a few more things right there. With the instrument and 3 of the 5 initial assays available for sale, the decision was made to initiate the commercial launch of Trueforma. Previously disclosed March the 30th schedule. Yeah, thanks a lot. Now available for purchase. Okay, cool. So basically we're waiting to see if the earnings are good, basically. Okay, because if this sells well, then guess what? It's going to boost Zomedica right up there. More people are going to want to buy Zomedica. The volume around this stock will increase dramatically as well. So which are all good signs if things pan out the way we planned it to pan. Now guys, if you just enter the Motley Fool on the internet, you'll come across this article right here. It says, before you buy Zomedica stock, stop and consider, okay, these three things, okay? And I would suggest you read it, because it's turning out to be Zomedica is not for the weak-hearted. All right, you have to have some guts to purchase Zomedica, but there's huge side for there's a huge upside basically for you to make money if things plan out the way they should. Okay, but these are the three things so I've gone through this. You can read through this. 278 million as of February right there. So you can read a bunch of all of this. It's good information right here. But this is the key part that I want you to focus on, is stay patient. I would say Zomedica kind of low-key played us with the whole early release thing, but hey, that's not the end of the world, okay? Just stay patient. But let's read that part. Zomedica's Trueformer is the first and only diagnostic platform that relies on bulk acoustic wave technology, which is what the Trueformer uses basically. That's the technology behind it. While this could be a huge advantage, which we all agree it can be a major advantage, it can also respectively be a disadvantage, because this new diagnostic product that excite investors before the commercial launch and end up disappointing them more often than they succeed. So meaning basically people get excited, there's a new product, on my days, but if it doesn't perform well, then guess what? People have a massive sell-off. Some people accept to lose money, and people who are not patient basically. Okay, if you're not patient in the market, you will lose a ton of money. It's all about patience. But if we carry on reading, it doesn't cost a thing, or it doesn't cost anything to let a hot opportunity pass you by, but you could suffer heavy losses if Zomedica doesn't begin reporting impressive sales over the next several quarters, which is absolutely 100% true. Before you risk your hard-earned money, it's probably best to wait for signs of successful launch in the company's up-and-coming earnings report. So this is the major thing that a lot of people are now looking or waiting for, is the earnings report. If the earnings report are poor, I'm afraid we're going to see a massive sell-off once more. If they're great, then obviously an influx, higher volume, obviously more opportunities to make more money. Okay, now as for me, where do I stand? Now this is where we get into the juicy part, and I explain to you what took place on my portfolio for Zomedica. You're gonna want to hold on for this, okay, because before doing so, I wanted to show you one last thing, and then I'll get into exactly what happened around my Zomedica shares. Okay, but fintel.io, which is also a good source that we love to check, okay, is basically large institution companies, and to see if they're holding or not. We see a bunch of green right there, so we're not going to dive into it too much, but a bunch of green right there, which is good. We're not seeing any reds. Okay, basically reds will indicate that the large institutions are selling off Zomedica, so meaning they're selling their shares of Zomedica most likely because of something they know that we don't know. Obviously they're large institutions, so they know the inside secrets. Okay, if you want to say that, they know, oh, there's a lot of whispering. They're like, oh, you know what, things aren't going too well, sell off. Because large institutions, one thing you should know about them is they hate, I repeat, they hate losing money, which is the same mindset you need to adopt as a retail investor. You should hate losing money. The whole purpose of investing is to gain money. So let's see into this. As I said, so we've got a bunch right there. Investor, SOA, Wealth Advisors. We see a big fat zero right there, but that's calm. Then we've got Vitnex or Vanguard Institution Total Stocks Market with 604,000 shares. We've got 11 million shares right there by Vanguard Total Stock Market Index as well. So yeah, as I said, we're not going to look into it too much. Blackstone, the heavyweight right there, with minus 45,000, and then we've got more and more, and then it just carries on. Morgan Stanley is there as well. So yeah, you can see a bunch of greens everywhere, which is often good for us to see. Okay, so we're cool on that side. Okay, at least I know from that aspect we're safe so far, so good. So now let's get into the buying opportunity. This could be a major buying opportunity if you start seeing a bunch of dips. If you want to know where you should enter, look at where it's consolidating at, so meaning where it's roughly staying leveled at. If you feel like, you know what, I don't know, but I honestly see the future for this company. Then by all means, don't let me, this is not financial advice. Do what you gotta do. So get in whenever you want to get in. It's your money at the end of the day, your hard-earned money. All right. But I would see maybe if it drops to $1.50, that's a good buying opportunity as well. 140, great. 120, even better, because we've already seen it go up to 270. That's roughly where I am, I believe. But that's because I was trading in and out. I was doing some swing trades here and then, which hit me up with some juicy money. So this is exactly where we get into how much I made or what's going on around my stock for Zomedica. So basically, you guys will remember, if you're an OG subscriber on this channel, you will recall that I took out roughly about 9 or something K, 9K, I'll just say, rounding it up, from Tesla, and yeah, invested all of it into Zomedica in order to make some swing profits, some quick profits here and then. Well, guess what, guys? I'm not going to beat around the bush. The one day I did it on, which was the day, by the way, I began feeling sick. Okay, so I couldn't do anything else. I was like, since I can't make videos, I can't film, let me just go on trading, on trading 212, and you know, and just see what won, basically. All right, so I started playing around anyways, but I made the jump. I took out the money from Tesla, all of it, and reinvested it into Zomedica. And guess what, guys? I kid you not. You know I'm not the one for fluff. I'm not the one to gas you guys up. On that one day, I made over £800, and I cashed it in as well. I cashed it in. It was because obviously we're dealing with a lot of money right here. So because it was a roughly close to about 10K, 9 point something, it allowed me to make obviously that juicy profit then, because let's just put it this way, all right? A 10% spike when you got 10K, that's a grand right there. That's how deep it is. When you're holding big boy money, I guess, a 10% move, okay, in a given stock, that is 1 grand right there. So that's exactly what happened. It was around about 8%, I believe, 8 something percent, 87, I believe. But as I said, I'll show you guys all the receipts if you guys request it. Let me know in the comment section down below. But I made some stupid money on that day, and it opened up my mind, and it made me realize, oh my days, in one day you can make this much. I wonder what else I can do if I'm able to swing trade. So it woke up a side that I didn't want to wake up, but then again, you also want that side to wake up as well, because it's potential, right? So that side got woken up, and I was intrigued, and then I decided to, luckily, go back into Tesla, because I saw Tesla dip a bit. It dipped to like 800 something. This was like 3 weeks ago, basically, right? Almost 3 weeks ago, yeah, a month ago. So Tesla dipped a bit. I decided to go into Tesla, and guess what? It just started trending downwards, and that 10K that I decided to reinvest back into Tesla was locked up roughly at an average of 800 and something. Now we know already a lot can happen in a month, right? Tesla's dropped to roughly 600. It's hovering roughly around 600. Okay, this video is longer than anticipated, but I just wanted to let you guys know and let all my OGs know. Okay, so smash that like button as well if you're finding value in this video right now. It means a lot for me, guys. Okay, so Tesla was hovering around £600 or $600, sorry, 662 or whatever it is currently. So yeah, that money, basically that 10K is locked up in there. And what I decided to do at the time was I reinvested 600 and something pounds into Tesla, and into Zomedica, sorry, in the hopes to use basically that £800 quote unquote that I made and try and build that to like 5K, and then, you know, in total I have 15K, if that makes sense, right? Using my money to make money. So that's what we attempted to do, but the stock market wasn't having it, guys. Okay, it was a major shutdown, and the stocks just started dropping like mad. So that £600 is still stuck in there, which, as I said, if you guys want me to show you guys, then I'll make a separate video from this, because this video is already major long. But yeah, the stock market and Zomedica, Tesla, they just started tanking. So basically in Tesla I have 10K locked up, in Zomedica I have roughly 600 and something pounds locked up, because I remember I made 800 and something profit, so which brought me up from my initial 9,000 something pounds to
a dead on 10k. So great, we're making bank now. We're smashing it, okay? And to think we started with 3k or so, but now we're up at 10k, so all is going well. All right, and yeah, so I averaged or rounded it up to 10k, reinvested into Tesla as I told you guys, and then took roughly about £600 and reinvested that into Zomedica. And so far all of them investments are locked in because the price has dipped like mad, and obviously I don't want to sell it at a loss, so I'm keeping it locked in there for now, okay, until otherwise. So if you guys want to know some of my moves, often I'll post it on my what do you call it, the link is in the description anyways, on my how can I forget the name, it's all on my Discord. So if you want to join the Discord, link is in the description down below. Stay tuned as well for the stock marketing course, beginners course, that is dropping very soon. When it drops, I'll let you guys know. And yeah, Patreon as well. The Patreon is coming as well, guys. So for the people that do want to support the channel, then you guys are the breadwinners. You guys are the awesome ones. So that's coming up soon as well. By watching this video, guys, you did not waste your time. Don't forget to tell your haters to get in line. You, my friend, I'll catch you guys on the next video. Oh, well, that didn't work. I was trying to be cool. There we go. I was trying to be cool on camera, like trying to do like a Spider-Man thing, but yeah, it didn't work. Let me know if you watched the video all the way from the beginning till the end. I definitely appreciate you guys. I appreciate your support. I appreciate your love, your everything, guys. Okay, so thank you ever so much for supporting. Check out that awesome video right there. Subscribe button is right there. Once more, peace out, much love. Bye bye, guys.